ABB Ability Start Matching Edition helps facility managers, consultants and energy services companies gain access to site performance data without having devices connected, and it is completely free. It's a starting point where you can benchmark your facility against similar buildings across the country, explore investment opportunities and suggestions to save energy and lower carbon footprints. The journey starts with creating an account and follows with creating your site. You can check the other video to learn how to create a site. Please click on the Energy Assessment button to begin. Before starting, please be aware that, if you finish the assessment, you can edit the data, otherwise, you need to restart from the very beginning. Initially, you need to fill in some basic information about your building typology, size, and number of floors. Then you'll see some questions regarding your average yearly energy consumption, whether for electricity, gas, or diesel. The next part relates to building settings, in case you have on-site power generation and monitoring systems. Are you using any performance indicators? Then, please indicate if you have a building management system, LED bulbs for lighting, and sensors. Later, identify if you have regulator systems, inverters, high-efficiency motors on pumps and fans. At the end of the assessment, you can view your report, which starts with the annual energy performance footprint, including your total declared annual cost, annual energy consumption and the corresponding annual CO2 emissions. Next to this, you'll find a benchmark graph that shows annual energy use for similar facilities or buildings in your country. Under that, you can see the power source split, energy price and grid quality index for your country. This gives you a high-level understanding of how similar facilities operate. Based on the grid in your area, you can see the expected power interruptions and what the impact could be in terms of cost. Here you also see preliminary information on what energy efficiency actions you should consider. Examples would be having an energy monitoring system and installing LED, PV cells or a supervision system. All the suggestions related to ABB products come with product details. You can easily check all the relevant information. Then, you will see a graph where the before and after improvements are displayed. The y-axis represents annual CO2 emissions, and the x-axis represents the energy efficiency score. This is in addition to the efficiency matrix score in percentage before and after improvements. The gray point shows the current situation, and the green point shows where you can be if you implement the suggestions. On the right, you also can see a percentage representation of the scores. Moreover, here you can find what the achievable savings in terms of annual consumption could be, CO2, equivalent trees, and equivalent homes.